Alright, so today I just want to show I'm tuning your open throttle on this machine here. So this machine kind of bogs out on the top end. I know I have good carb boots now, and so I warmed up the machine and then I ran her full pin and I shut it off with the throttle wide open, just shut it right down, and then it's time to take a look at the plugs. And looking at these plugs, it's kind of wet and it's really black. It's running a little rich on the top end here. So what we're going to do next is we jump over to the carbs. We just unscrew our top here, and basically this needle determines how much fuel is let into the motor when you hold open your throttle. So last video I had showing how I was taking this part off and you adjust your needle. What I noticed is that my needle was set on the leanest setting possible and my sled was still running rich. So that to the next step leads me to my main jets. This is what determines how much fuel is let through on wide open throttle. For some reason last year I put in 270 jets, which is a bigger hole, and it calls for 240. So I've put 240 jets in here now. If you have good enough eyes, you can see the little number on the end of it. And so that'll probably fix my bog issue. I have no idea why I put 270 in last year. Well, I got a sort of an idea. Maybe since my boots were so shot, I figured I'd save the motor and just slap some bigger jets in and hope everything would even out. Just a quick tip, if you guys are too cheap to buy yourself new carb boots, throw some oversized jets in. But remember you did that, and don't be troubleshooting it the next year. Alright, so now we have the carbs all back, and we have the right jets in it now. We're going to adjust our needles back to the middle position, and then when we go back to tuning it, we can adjust the needle as we need it, if we even need to adjust it, because now this is the stock jets, so the needle should be perfectly fine, well set right in the middle. I just ran this sled with the needles leaned out, and I could tell already that it's running a lot better. So I caused this problem for some reason last year. So I'll just try and show you this with one hand. When you take the cap off your top, you hold the spring back and you push up on the needle, and it'll lift that little cap, and there's the C-clip, and you adjust that C-clip to the different settings there. The higher the C-clip is, the leaner it is, and the lower the C-clip, the richer it is. So I've now set the C-clip in the center position on the needle, and so this is a great place to start once you've changed your jets. You want to start in the middle and then lean it out or richen it as needed. Well, here we are. This is kind of a nice place to be. It's a dry tip, and we got that bit of brown going on. That's kind of a good place to be. That's where you want to be. I could go a little leaner, but I'm gonna play it safe and maybe stick here for a moment, for a little bit, ride it around, do some trips, check my plugs periodically, and make sure it's kind of staying around there. If we start seeing this tip turn white, that's the danger zone.